Good day, everyone. Today we'll talk about the production management, a key area in business and operations. So it's all about how companies transform raw materials into finished goods efficiently. So kung magbakal ka sa Jollibee, isang burger, or magbakal ka sa iPhone, there's a well-planned production system behind it that ensures quality, speed, and cost control. Production management is the process of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling all the activities involved in producing goods and services. In simple terms, it's about managing how things are made, making sure products are produced efficiently and effectively. So for example, a garment factory, no, tahibi sila sa t-shirt. So production managers plan what designs to produce, ano ang design nila yung produce, then organize tailors, mga manugtahi, and materials direct the sewing process. So in check, finish clothes for quality before delivery. So, gin-check na yung quality bago i-deliver. So, can you think of other industries that rely heavily on production management? Maybe food, manufacturing, or construction. So, objectives sa production management, no, na I know we've discussed this before, but we're going to discuss here again. We have the product, produce quality work, reduce waste and cost, meet deadlines, use resources efficiently, and satisfy client needs. Among ni nga mga objectives naga-ensure sang balance, not just producing fast, but producing smartly and sustainably. So, example Abe, sa bakery, so using leftover dough creatively to make new products, pwede pa magamit yung mga leftover para ma-reduce ang waste, no? So, sa furniture naman, furniture shop, let's say, planning cutting patterns, 'di ba? May uh, cutting patterns. Naka-save sang wood kag lower cost. Kay kung wala sang cutting patterns, basta magsala sa pag-cut sang wood kag magdako ang gasto. So, why do you think meeting these deadlines is just as important as product quality? What happens kung ma-achieve na, if one is achieved but not the other? Okay? Sa role naman sa production manager, sa production management, we have five major functions, okay, that work hand in hand. Ang role niya, of course, the production manager is the person responsible for supervising the entire production process. The person also makes sure that everything runs smoothly and efficiently. So, is the one also oversees the entire production process to ensure quality. So, let's say kung sa planning Abi, no, deciding what, how, and when to produce. Kung sa tsokolate, kung ang kumpanya mag-decide kung ano nga flavor i-launch nila for Christmas, and pila ka raw materials like cacao i-order. Sa organizing, i-assign ang mga tao, no, ang machines and materials. For example, a car factory, ina-divide ang work among engine assemblers, painters, and quality checkers. And for the directing, guiding, and supervising the workforce to maintain workflow. Example, the production supervisor ensures that workers follow safety and assembly standards. For the controlling, ginamonitor ang performance and checking product quality. Ang quality inspectors, like example, Samsung test phones, no, before they're boxed and shipped. So, if you were running a startup food business, for example, here's the question. If you were running a startup food business, which function would you focus on first? Is it planning or controlling? Kagna. Okay. The evolution of production system. So production systems have evolved over time from simple manual labor to advanced automated systems. Example sa craftsmen made goods by hand. So example may mga blacksmith or carpenters. So handmade shoes or pottery were unique but slow to produce because they're handmade. Sa industrial production, ang introduction sa mga machines and factories in the 18th or 19th century. No, ang textile factories sa England at time used spinning and weaving machines to produce fabric faster. Sa mass production era na, ang standardized products made on assembly lines. Example si Henry Ford's automobile assembly line drastically reduced car production time. So mas naganubo ang time frame niya in producing. Sa modern era, diri na ding automation and digitalization. So, nag-use na sang robotics, AI, and computerized system. For example, say Tesla. Tesla's factories use automated robots to assemble electric vehicles. So, can you share a local business sa Iloilo that uses digital tools in their production? Maybe a coffee shop or using POS inventory or an automated water refilling station. Now, we have the types of production systems. So, let's look at the four main production systems used by companies depending on what they produce. We have the job production. So, these producing custom-made items for individual clients. For example, ang tailor making a wedding gown or a carpenter crafting a custom dining table. Okay? So, ang each project is unique and client satisfaction is the key. Okay, sa batch production, nagaproduce ka sang group of similar products at once. Example, bakery making, nag-bake siya sang 100 cupcakes of one flavor. So, before switching to another batch. So, by batch ang pag-ubra sa production. Ini nag-allow sang flexibility and efficiency. So, good for small to medium businesses. How about sa mass production? So, nag-make large quantities ka of identical products, plari yung products on assembly line. Example, abing Coca-Cola bottling plants, produce sang thousands of identical bottles daily. So, ini ideal sa mga companies focusing on uniformity and scale. How about the continuous production? Ini nag-run 24/7 with little to no interruption. Example, power plants, gasolina, oil refineries, cement factories that operate continuously for maximum output. Kaya hindi pwede madulaan sang products. So, kung ikaw, if you're to open your own clothing brand, which production system would you choose? Job by job? Mamunang kung kagina, kung mapaubra ka sang wedding gown, job production, that's a good example. Batch production, ginagmay lang for small, medium production, no? Or mass production. Okay. Kung ikaw mag-open sang clothing brand, diin nga production ang piliin mo, sit job, batch, or mass production kag nga. Okay. So, I've discussed this. Ang ini nga slide, so this is shared by the ADT 3A students. No. So, I hope minakuha ka mo subong. This is just a simple discussion. So, no matter what industry ma-enter ka, food, fashion, technology, or services, understanding production management gives you the power to make processes smarter, faster, and more profitable. Okay? Bye, class!